Hello YouTubers, in this video we're going to be changing the automatic transmission fluid in my 2009 Saab 9.3 Aero cross-wheel drive. Currently I don't know the status of the last time the transmission fluid was changed because this is a used car and it came with no documentation. It did come with the books, owner's manual, but no documentation on the service records of this car. So as you know, we've already gone through brake fluid, coolant, oil, power steering fluid. We've done everything else under the hood of this car except the transmission fluid. And we've also done the rear differential, we've done the haul decks, and we've done the transfer case. Automatic transmission is the last fluid to let go. So we're going to be doing that now. First step in the procedure is in Saab's information site, it doesn't list this as the first step, but for me, it is the first step, and that's to loosen the fill plug. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the battery cover off and take the battery out. So let's do that now. Okay, so there's much confusion online about what kind of fluid the 6-speed automatic transmission, the AF-40 transmission, takes. People mention using 3309 fluid or AW1. 3309 is an automatic transmission fluid, but it is for the 5-speed automatic cars. This is a 6-speed automatic and it takes AW1. So I'm not sure why there is confusion on this subject, but if you have the 6-speed automatic, put in AW1. Also, one other thing real quick. The procedure for this online says that you're supposed to drain the old fluid out, put in the plug back into and you'll see this, there's a small drain plug inside the drain plug. Put all that back together, fill the car with 2.6 quarts, I think. Don't hold me to it. I put a link to the manual down below. Crank the car up, bring it to temperature with the car level. So all 4 wheels need to be in the air if you're going to get underneath it. And you would undo the small drain plug and let whatever fluid come out. Plug it back up, then go back to the top of the car and put in another, I think 20 milliliters or a quarter of a quart, and then you can drive the car. I'm not doing that. That's not this procedure. I'm going to be putting in 3 quarts of oil because that's close enough, and I can't imagine that being a problem. I've seen other videos with other people doing this work and they're putting in 3 quarts and moving along with life. And that's what I'm going to do here. If you want to follow the procedure to the T, again, it's in the link in the description below. These are the parts that I got from esawparts.com for the automatic transmission. Should take 3 quarts or less. Then while I was there, I also bought a new filler plug, a new crush washer for the drain plug, and a seal for that plug. All the parts and descriptions will be in the description below. To take the battery out, all it was a 10 millimeter nut, and that'll get the battery out. To get these out, these 3 things here, they are T40s. The next thing we want to remove is this right here. The next thing we want to do is to pull up on this piece here. Should lift out. That will free this. The next thing we want to do is to lift up on this here, like this. It should free itself from the battery tray. The next thing we need to do is to remove this fuse block here, and it looks like it clips in. So in order to get the fuse block off of the box, off of the tray, I've just wedged a screwdriver in here so that there's nothing that can hold it in. And all we got to do is lift off. And I know I don't want this to fall into the anywhere. And I did it, it's free. So the battery tray should come out with some finagling. Pretty dirty down here. This is an opportunity to clean. So I'm an idiot. That panel that's set on the wiring harness comes free. And there's my drain plug right there, or fill plug. Take my T55 and see if I can't break it loose. So I was able to break it loose. Let me show you my setup. This is it, T55, tool to turn it, and then I have a 3/8 to half converter and a telescoping ratchet, and I extended it out as far as I could, and it broke free, no problem. So now, let's get under the car and get the drain plug. Okay, we're gonna break this fill plug loose. Or this inner plug. This is the level plug. I think that's what they call it. That looks terrible. Probably the original transmission fluid. Okay, in order to get the drain plug all the way out, this takes a 12mm hex, and we'll just break it loose. And she's a draining. The drain plug out. Get the washer off. As you know, I bought a new one. So it's just about finished draining. I want to try to get as much of the old crud out. So we're going to continue to wait, then we'll put in our plug. This tightens to 45 Newton meters. And let's put on our new fill plug and O-ring. Okay, got our fill plug. I'm just gonna grab a little oil from where it drained out. The specification for this is no specification. I guess just tight. Everything else has had a number, but not this. So I got the fill plug out. It already has an O-ring on it. I did not buy a new one. These parts didn't recommend that I do so. So that's out of the way. Now let's set up a fill plug or filling system so that we can funnel our fluids in there. So here's my setup. Sitting down there in the hole. See if I can zoom in on it. Anyway, it's in the hole. All right, let's add our 3 liters. First one going in. Get my the next one ready. So we need to put it back together now. Get our funnel out of the way. Put our drain plug back in, or fill plug back in. This tightens to 40 Newton meters. Okay, that's 40. All right. Transmission service is done. So now what I'm going to do, while I have it available to me, I'm going to clean up this area and we'll start putting it back together. It's not M539 level cleaning. If you know that channel, that guy is otherworldly when it comes to this stuff. But he normally takes all this stuff out and does a really great job. But you know, this is resetting the clock to some degree. No battery acid, so we have no leaks, which is good. So now let's start putting the car back together. Okay, when fitting this back, it can't go but one way. The slide mechanism for this is different than the slide mechanism for this. This slides down onto the part. It does not slide up, it slides down onto the part. Okay, so that's, okay, let's fit the battery box back in. There we are. Okay. That's good. Our bolts are lined up. Let's get this piece here. So I just hooked up the width sensor. Okay, let's look at the battery. We'll back up our breather tube. Ventilation tube. Whatever this thing is called. Okay, everything's buttoned up. Everything's back together. I always try to do a good look-see for tools because I have been known to leave one behind. Okay, YouTubers, that was it. That was the end of the video. Nothing else to it. I would say that job was quite easy. Probably didn't take me an hour from start to finish to do the whole thing. Anyway, YouTubers, if you like the video, like the video.